Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I have not filmed and I look like this, but I just have not had time. Honestly, I just want to sit down here and tell you guys my experience having COVID. As you can tell in the title, I am vaccinated, so just want to throw that out there, just letting that out in the video already. So yes, I want to sit down and talk to you guys about my experience having COVID while being vaccinated. Let me just tell you guys before I start that I have been feeling like tired these days. I did get a new job, so that is a night job. I start like at 8 p.m. till like 1 a.m. and then I get home. I fall asleep to like 2. So everything's just getting a little harder. I started taking care of a 2-year-old during the day, so that takes a little bit of my time. So I'm just getting adjusted, and that's why I have not filmed a video. But I do want to put this video out here because some of you guys did want a video of my experience, so I'm gonna tell you guys. And I'm sorry again if I look like this. It's just a quick video that I want to film for you guys right now that I have the time and the energy. So I want to say I got COVID like around, I think it was July 26th, and it just sucked really bad. I had a feeling I got it because the day I was feeling bad on Wednesday, I think it was the 27, 28, one of those days. I started feeling bad, but it started off with a headache. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just because I'm PMSing and I'm gonna, get my period, whatever. But then I went to work. But I was like, let me just take some pills because my head hurts. So I assumed, let me just take the pills, it's gonna help, whatever's. But it is a bar, so the music's always loud, and that's what sucks. Towards the end of my shift, when I was already gonna go home and everything, I started feeling my fingers kind of hurt, like my bones were kind of hurting, like my body's starting to ache. And at this point, I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I was like, okay. I went to sleep because I'm like, I'm just really tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I was already kind of feeling a little funk before work, but I wasn't sure. I was just feeling weird. But when I mean weird, I meant like tired. I felt like I had no energy. But then, like I said, I did get a headache. So I was like, maybe just all of that together. Like I said, PMSing. So I was like, okay, whatever. When I was waking up in the morning, I was, feeling bad. It was like 7 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Mind me, I woke up, I fell asleep like at 2 in the morning that night. So I only had 5 hours of sleep, but I was already feeling my body hurting. Now, I want to explain why I feel like I already had it. Because when you get vaccinated, if you guys want to know which one I got the Johnson & Johnson one. You get vaccinated, your body after like 12 hours exactly, your head or your body starts hurting. Depending on your body, everyone's different. Not everyone feels symptoms. My mom didn't really feel anything, and she has the same one. But I felt it, and I told myself, this doesn't feel right. It literally feels like the way I felt when I got vaccinated. So that's when I told my mom, I'm gonna go get tested. So at 7:30 in the morning, I went to go get tested. When I came back, I started feeling way more crappy. Like, I felt like my body was hurting so much. I started feeling congested, but no like mucus would come out. It was just a lot of congestion that I was just like feeling, and headache. So it was like, I don't know, I was just laying in bed, and I told my boss I don't feel good. So I went to go get tested for COVID. So he basically gave me the days that I needed off. He told me not to worry about it and anything like that. So that was pretty good. Now, what happened when I got my results, I already knew that I was going to come up positive, to be honest. I just felt it in my gut. I do share a room with my brother. Like I said, this curtain right here that you see right here does divide me and my brother and everything. So I stayed on my side, had my mask on and everything. So in this household, we have my brother and my mom. And I told him, I don't, it's going to come out positive, whatever. So it came out positive. I knew it. Game over. There's nothing I can do, right? So I just had to, stick through it. And I was like, this sucks. Now, I was feeling so crappy. I think I felt crappy for, 3 days, 2 days max. And then after that, I started feeling better. I did get, a lot of like strong back pains. Like I would lay down. Maybe I told myself maybe it's because I'm laying down too much, but it was just not that. I was in horrible pain. Like I even took my yoga mat out, and I was like laying there. So I don't know if. Oh wait, before I start this, like before I say this, I did lose my sense of smell. I didn't notice when I lost it because I was wearing a mask and I wasn't really smelling things. But it's because I was able to taste certain things. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, no, 1 being the worst, I was like at a 7 when it comes to tasting my food. I was able to taste most of them, and I was still kind of hungry. So I was able to eat and everything. I was eating all the time. So I didn't struggle with that. I drank a lot of orange juice, so that helped. And yeah, so I ended up also buying myself these vitamins right here. I'm almost done with them, like literally almost done. These are the elderberry immune support, and these has vitamin zinc and all these other stuff. But I got it for the zinc part because that says that it helps with the smell. So I was talking to my friend, FaceTiming my friend Julie, and she told me, "Do you smell?" And I'm like, you know what? I haven't even tried. So I was trying to smell. If you guys know the Bath and Body Works, the stress relief one, the aromatherapy. These are the concentrated room sprays. You guys, these smell so strong. Like you can instantly smell this, right? You can, and I couldn't smell it. I could not smell it, and I was like, oh my god, I just can't smell anything. I really couldn't smell anything at all. Like nothing. My smell completely went away. So the whole time I was just trying to smell it. Now, my point is that I don't know how bad my body would react if I wasn't vaccinated. These were my symptoms while being vaccinated. It seemed like I was just really sick. It sucked, to be honest. I would literally cry every day because I was depressed and I was angry. I was really mad at myself because I'm like, like the fact that I got vaccinated and I still got it. And I gave it to my sister. I gave it to my sister, and it was really, really upsetting to me because I was like, I literally went the whole like pandemic, like the first year when it happened, without obviously being vaccinated because the vaccine wasn't there. And I also obviously didn't get it. The only thing different in my environment and in my life is that I got a job, and it's at a bar. So let me just say that I don't know exactly if that's where I got it, but that's considered one of the hot spots. I do wear a mask at work. I do have sanitizer with me all the time. I do handle money. Since I am a door girl, I charge the cover fee and everything, and that's the only thing different in my life. I went the whole pandemic, obviously not being vaccinated because there was no vaccine, and I didn't get it. So I don't know exactly at what point of my life I got it, but it really, really does suck. I hated it. I would cry to my sister and my boyfriend, and I would say, I just don't want to get this again. And the sad part is that like there's a really big risk that I can get it again, and that is what terrifies me because I'm just like, when is this gonna be over? And it sucks, the fact that it's still going on, and it's just really overwhelming. I just hated it so much. It's like a lot of it has to do with like being like isolated. I'm very, very happy that I did not get my brother or my mom sick. The fact that my brother like is in the same room as me, I sleep here and everything. I was here the whole day, and this was before he even started school. And the fact that I didn't get them sick, I made myself feel better about it because honestly, like, I didn't get them sick, and I did not want to get my mom sick or my brother. So I was really, really happy about that. And I didn't even get my boyfriend sick. It was weird because the day that I was feeling sick, which was like the headache and everything, I was sharing my water bottle with my boyfriend, and he didn't even get sick, So I was just crazy. Like the fact, my sister did get sick together at one point, and we're sitting right next to each other. So obviously she got it from being right next to me. But the fact that my boyfriend drank from my water bottle and he did not get sick, it was just crazy. But that was my experience, and honestly, it took me a while for me to feel normal again, especially your smell to fully come back. It was just crazy. I didn't like it. I never it's weird because when you get sick from the flu, I never tell myself I do not want to ever get this again, you know, because you kind of continue with your day and you're continue with your life. Like, you know, when you're in the flu, it's like, it's nothing that crazy like COVID, where they tell you you can't be around people, you have to be inside, isolate yourself, you know, wear a mask, clean your hands. So everything that I touched and everything I would clean. So it was more mentally exhausting with COVID. So I just want to tell you guys that I hated it so much, but I did want to share you guys my experience. Like I said, I don't know if my body would have reacted the same way if I was not vaccinated, because I still had pretty bad headaches. It took me days for my headaches to go away, and till this day I went to, I don't know where I went, but I remember feeling, now I feel very exhausted. Like if I go from like one place to another, like if I walk distance and if I feel like I'm walking a little bit too fast, the exhaustion and like the way I feel like with my chest and everything, it's different. I would have never had that before I had COVID. I never struggled with me being like, oh, I'm so exhausted, you know? Like now that I got COVID, after now, it's like I'm always exhausted. Like when it comes to getting up the stairs or anything like that, at the end I'm like, that was exhausting, you know? So I started going to the gym because I feel like my body needs it and everything like that. I don't go every time, like I don't go all the time, but I try to do some cardio in the stairs and everything just to make myself feel a little better. I try not to go too hard. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that was my experience. Let me know if you guys had COVID and what are your experiences and what happened. I know there's so many people that had really bad experiences and obviously tragic ones, and it does really make me sad. It's just crazy how it hits everyone so different. And I think that's what scared me, because I'm like, how is my body gonna react to it, especially with the television, the news, Twitter, everybody's just putting their symptoms out there, and like some of them are really bad, and I'm just like, oh my god, like my anxiety and my brain cannot, like literally cannot. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys and tell you guys my experience with COVID and being vaccinated. But it's just, that's it, you guys. So I will be coming with videos, makeup videos soon. I'm just not going to stress myself so much about it. Like I said, I'm just adjusting to my normal routine now with 2 jobs and, you know, all of my makeup stuff, Halloween coming up. I'm just trying to get adjusted with everything. So I want to say thank you guys so much if you guys watched it till the end. And if you guys are not part of my little family and want to be part of it, make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell notification to know when I post another new video. And if you guys are not following me on my TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, make sure you guys are following me there. And I hope to see you guys next time. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I have not filmed, but I really do want to get back to it. So that's the end of the video, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day, and bye.